See, things have come to head, time out for scare you, scary route today. And follow us down Courage Lane, they cages in, break down the gates. We want all the smoke, like we chiefin' on a pound a day. But not talking intoxicating rage, not this is far more tragic than what's comprehended. This has got to stop, I don't understand everything as a man. I'm authorized by God to make this petition. Believe it, especially when you hate and aim to kill a man.
TOTB is back in the building. I know y'all missed us, right? I bet they thought we weren't coming back this year, man. They tried to cancel us year after year after year. But guess what? We still rocking and rolling right here at ND Network. You know the vibes, man. We hope that y'all safe out there in this crazy weather, man. But check it out. Y'all know when y'all log on to this show, you're gonna see a lot of stuff. So the views and opinions of TOTB is not that of ND Network. Okay, let's get that out the way. Thank y'all for coming back, man. You know the vibes, how we do it right here, man, each and every week. Be sure to go follow us, man. Follow, subscribe, like, share, TOTB_show on YouTube, on Facebook, on IG is TOTB the dopest. And of course, you gotta check us out on that Cash App, you feel me? $sign TOTB show number 4, man. Hey, thank y'all for rocking with us each and every week, episode after episode, season after season, man, through all the comments on Twitter, going viral, 10, 20,000 views and comments, man. Look, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Get ready for a dope show. So check it out, man. You see we got a full house in the building. Before we get to our guest and our lovely audience in the building, man, let's introduce the thinkers. Of course, Captain Controversial, Moolah Monster. Say what's up, man. Where can they find you?
Yes, how you doing, people? Happy New Year. You know, Moolah Monster Collection. Go find me on Instagram or Facebook or moolahmonster.com. Check me out.
There it is. Y'all beware of him, okay? We're going to get to our guest in a second. Right next to her is the philosopher. B Scholar, man, where can they find you?
Salute 2024. You can find me at black_IG or black_scholar. I'm sorry, I'm all messed up. TikTok. It's a new year.
You know how I go, man. We still kind of hungover from the new year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Next to him, man, gospel artist, Pastor Holy Grind. What's up, bro? Where can they find you at?
What's up, great people? Blessings. You can find me at Holy Grind on IG, all platforms, and you can find music on all streaming platforms. Get in tune, stay in tune. Much love.
There it is. No vibes. And of course, we are
thinking outside the box.
Back again, man. Happy New Year. All right, check it out. So you know we always have the dopest guests on this show, man. Some guests have been trending for not so good statements.
Facts.
Others have been trending for great statements. Okay, so you know, of course, to the guests, anything that you say on this platform, we can't erase it. It's gonna be down the archives for years and years. Okay, so if you want to sue us, we ain't got no money. All right, Let's put that out there.
Just our feet.
No, man, check it out, man. Let's start all the way over there to the end. Funny brother, man. Comedian Sykes, man. Welcome to the show.
The champ is here. The champ is here.
What's up, homie? What can we find you at?
Man, you can find me, Comedian Sykes, on all platforms, social, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Comedian Sykes. Like, that's what it is. That's all I'm not so.
Appreciate you, man.
That's what you found me at.
Thank you for coming through, bro.
Man, no, appreciate it. Appreciate you having me.
You know the vibes. Okay,
Yes,
so this young lady sitting next to Moolah Monster gave me a disclaimer. She threatened me, first of all, to get her name right. Okay, so let's make sure we all get her name right on this platform. Okay, Ms.Crystal.
So elegant. So elegant. You gotta add the so elegant.
Thank you for coming. What can we find you at?
I'm on Facebook, Crystal So Elegant Eggerson. On Instagram, Crystal So 6E.
There it is. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year. Of course, I'm RMF, Reggie Move Forward. Find me Reggie Move Forward on Facebook, IG. I do the Nightcap Radio over there, Support District Radio on Tuesday nights. So you can catch me doing radio, whatever. All right, everybody, you know. Yes. Follow them, don't follow me. All right, check it out. We got a lot to talk about, man. 2024 has started off crazy in a lot of different ways. So, of course, you know, you got to come here. You don't go to Drink Champs. You don't go to any other platform. You come here to hit a mess, right? So, Brian.
Yes. Well,
what we talking about?
Man, today, man, y'all already, everybody been talking about it. Everybody been asking us, what's your take on it? We gonna get to that bag. We gonna, you know, the name of today's show is The Cat's Out the Bag.
Cat is out the bag.
The cat's out the bag. We gotta touch the Katt Williams incident. We gotta touch the Katt Williams interview. I believe everybody here enjoyed it.
It was entertaining.
I believe it was very entertaining.
Very much so.
You know, that's one of the main reasons we had to have a comedian on here with us to talk about this as well. But it to me, I love. You know, I want to go back. We had a show, and it was asked, was he in my top 5? Scholar, my good friend here, he said, he your top 5. And at the time, I said no, because I got a tier, right? I got a tier, like when it comes to basketball, I got a tier where you ain't got to be, you might not be the best player, but you might be my favorite player. You know what I mean? You might not be the best. Yeah. So, you know, he might not be the funniest to me, that's why he wasn't in my top 5. Okay. But guess what, Scott? He moved in my top 5.
He moved to the,
He's still about himself. He just slid on up in there. You know what? He got it.
And one of the main reasons that he moved up there was because the interview, more so than just being entertaining, it was so genuine, bro.
It was truthful. So like what we were saying, we gonna deal with truth. So I want to pass it to Moolah. Do you think that Katt went too far? Did Shannon let him go too far with delivering his truth?
No, I think like this, right? It was a great interview, you know, but I think like sometimes the truth gonna hurt sometimes, right? Yes. And sometimes when you talk about, you know, some of these people's favorite comedians, favorite artists, whatever, I think it might hit home because, you know, you look at them in a different light, you know what I'm saying? And Katt sheds a different light on them, you know what I'm saying? Especially Steve Harvey, you know what I'm saying? Because we talked about Steve before on this show, you know what I'm saying? So we know what Steve liked to do. So we, you know, he didn't tell us nothing new. Katt didn't tell us nothing new about Steve, you know, but about the industry, I think he definitely did. You know what I'm saying?
Well, definitely he ain't telling nothing new about Steve, because we already seen what he said. He said his integrity for money. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He said, you know what I'm saying? He invested. Yeah. What you think about it, Marcus?
Like, this is me being a comedian. Like, man, hey, we say there's cats out the bag. What we doing here? Like, man, real talk. He was 100, and I respect that. And when I say I respect that, and that's just for any person that's out here living their truth. And living in and walking in within their spirit and who they are, that's one, and that's the times now. It's 2024. Like, man, like, he's been telling this truth for way, way, way long. I'm in the comedian business.
Right.
You feel me? Like, man, this is one of the guys that I study. Okay. Like, I look up under. So this is the same stuff he's been talking years and years, and people been dismissing him. And rolling with the narrative of what social media or whatever
what the media try to portray of him,
right? Yeah. But at the day, he always stayed true to himself.
Well, let me ask you something, a follow up. When you see you're a comedian, right?
Yes, sir.
Would you wear a dress?
No.
Is it a lie?
No, listen,
hold on. Let me just finish. I'm just going to drive, but just for 1 minute. You said you're a comedian. We talking about truth, right? Is there a line that you won't cross in order to reach a level of success? That's why I said, would you wear a dress? Is it something that somebody could ask you?
No.
Are you willing to do whatever it takes to be famous?
Listen, bro. This is me. It's the truth. It's Marcus Sykes, man. The Marcus Sykes Show. This is what it is. At the end of the day, you gonna like me or you're not. Like, I'm gonna stay true to me and deal with the people that rock with me. I'm gonna stay in my lane and listen for my name. I'm good. I'm all right. Hey, I've watched and I played, I studied. That's what it is, man. When you have a when you have a fan base, when you have people that's just true to you and like they understand what you are, hey, you good out here, man. Like, no, I'm cool. I ain't trying to go in the rooms and all that. I'm all right. I'll be all right. Hey, I came from Maywood. I ain't got nothing. give me $1 million a year, just off touring, doing shows. Do you know how my family, in my generation, in them generations, we'll be all right.
I like how you put that, bro. Sometimes, and once again, y'all know the vibes right here, TOTB, man. We talking about cats out the bag, man, and then we kind of digging a little deeper into it, you know, because of course we here and we are entertaining you guys with our opinions, but we want to dig a little deeper, man. You know, think outside the box, right? Yeah. Very good point, Ms.Crystal.
Yes.
Right? I want to get kirked out. Okay,
Ms.Crystal.
Ms.Crystal, say it right. Say it right, man. Say it right.
Right with you, right?
It's crystal clear.
Okay.
It's easy.
I want your opinion as a woman, right? Because growing up, you know, I'm an 80s baby, born in 85. So some of the things I've seen growing up, like the Wandas and the Shanays and, you know, these polarizing actors who I look up to, it didn't click to me that, you know, wait a minute, is a man emasculating himself by putting on a dress? Well, how would you feel if you was with someone, like a man, that you love and care about, and you say, you know, baby, I got to put on this dress to make this money? Would you be cool with that?
Decent.
Ooh. That's a good question. That's a good question.
He provided now.
No, well, okay. And Scholar, I figured you would go there, but we had this conversation early before the show.
Be truthful, be okay with the way.
No, honestly.
There's no problem with it. Hey, there's no problem.
We asking her if it's a problem.
So, good question. Me personally, no. I just, it's not to question. I mean, it's an art, right? It's a craft. If that was his craft, like if did I meet him in that type of capacity, you know, but just to come home and say, hey, I got this role and they want me to play as a woman, I would just, why? Why a woman? Like, no. You can't play a dog walker before a woman. You can't, you know, like anything other. I mean, I have my reasons for that, especially in the society that we are in now. It's really hard on women. We're talking just, you know, that's entertainment.
Yeah.
But when you step into reality in the real world, like women are really facing some serious issues when it comes to what type of person am I dealing with? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's rough on us right now. So to even like want to play a woman, I probably would not.
I think that, real quick before I got to hear his opinion on this, because he's going to go crazy.
Because it pissed me off.
I know it pissed him off. I mean, I think that, okay, a man's masculinity, right, is something that they take pride in, right? So when you see actors that maybe play a gay role, but they're not gay, or they put on the dress, but you know, they ain't. You see what I'm saying? Like, do we view a man's masculinity based on the role he's playing, or is it like a 9 to 5? As soon as you clock out, you leave that job at home. As soon as you get off set, you leave that job at home, and people view it that way.
That's a two-part question.
He'll probably be so good at it that it'll make me question.
So good at the role?
So good at the role. Too good at the role. So where I will be like, is that some type of moonlighting gig or something? Are you doing something, you played that a little bit too good? You know what I'm saying? Like
you too much of a good actor.
Right. Or is it an act? Is this truly, are you getting to like really live out your truth? You see what I'm saying? Like it can go so many different ways, but for me personally, my guy, no, we can't. I mean, I like a man in his full masculinity.
Okay. I like that.
In reality, in whatever role he's trying to play, whatever avenue he's taking, please be a full man.
I'm just put it out there, real talk. Like me personally, I'm not finna wear a dress. I can't do that because I'm gonna be an ugly ass girl. Like you ain't finna put me no ugly ass. No, I don't care what type of outfit you put on me. No, I'm gonna be ugly.
But you said you're pretty ugly, so did you not say that?
Ugly.
You're a cute ugly.
But if I go to a girl room, no, that's a little cute. That's an ugly ass girl. I can say ass. That's an ugly ass girl. Put it up. No. Hey, as a man, I'm a cute ugly man. You feel me? As a girl, she ugly.
Ain't no
feature. Nah, that's just ugly. Like,
Moolah, what you got, man?
Moolah.
I feel like, you know, we watch Shanae, we watch all these other actors who put on dresses, but, you know, you saying like really like you wouldn't date one. I think if the man if Martin was bringing home a bag, you know what I'm saying, to you, you know what I'm saying, when y'all married, you wouldn't have no problem with Martin bringing home that bag while he dressed up as Shanae.
I beg you can't tell me like I'm telling you, yes I would.
I'm just saying, like, listen, we can say what we wouldn't do. Like he said he won't put on a dress. If the bag is right, nigga might put on the dress.
He just gonna say he was. He gonna say.
No. I speak for myself, brother. Hey, this is live. This is what it is. Like this is one of my. It's 2024. Like, hey, speaking my truth. This one. Hey, bro, like, nah. Ain't no bad good. I told you they 2 reasons, bro. Like I ain't going there and I'm gonna look ugly. So nah, I'm not putting on no dress.
So with that being said, right, I got a question for you though. Would you put on the dress?
I don't know what I do.
That's honesty,
Don't
though.
say that.
I'm just
That's
saying.
honesty.
I don't know what I do, but I look in realistic, Joe. Like I don't play that if was a fifth. You know what I'm saying? I really like Joe. I know people who didn't did certain things for the bag, for the fame. You know what I'm saying? And everybody in here, call themselves hustling. You know what I'm saying? Don't say what you wouldn't do until it's presented in front of you. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta sell
probably
my soul
some
to do that.
homosexual shit. Ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, bro. It ain't even got nothing to do with my hustle. It ain't got nothing to do with my grind. It ain't got nothing. I know for a fact, I could say that I won't put on the dress. I'm not finna. It's certain things that I'm not finna do. Just like I can say, I'm not finna lay down with a man. Any other man that want to do it can do it. But see, I can say that. I can say that because I don't, just like you can say you don't know.
But it's not your art, though.
Hold on, wait a minute.
That's why I asked him. That's his art.
No, but
He's a comedian.
I asked you.
But it don't even sound right.
But you said
I'm not a monster.
Wait a minute.
What the fuck that's
But
like?
you said don't nobody know what they'll do. Did it not? You said I don't know.
But what I was pertaining to his art, though, and I was pertaining to if she was dating one.
Because what he's saying is your answer can't be his answer because you're not gonna feel the same passion or temptation that he would.
That's right.
He want to be a comedian. You just kind of like saying, no, I ain't finna do that. And then Crystal, he can't really say what you won't do for the money because now you talking about how this lifestyle that you could be living over a moment that allow you to live this lifestyle. Now, because he told it to you up front, of course we're gonna draw the lines, but we pretty confident that one of y'all will compromise y'all principles for this. Or one of y'all can be, at least if y'all don't compromise it, somebody could be tempted by it.
But Scott, let me say
and this is, I'm gonna let you wrap up. And this is what Katt was saying. He was saying that he's seen a lot of people that was compromised.
Yeah.
And he said because he chose not to, this is his fate. And I believe you, Brian. I don't never say this, that, or the third. You probably not give up on that, but it's some people who willing to do whatever.
And I understand that. I understand that 100%. But for him to say that they can't say they'll do it, let me show you something, right? He said, you said basically he going after a comedian. So if it's brought to him in that sense of doing that to put him further advanced as far as getting money, he may go.
Right.
He telling her that she may go if he bringing home that bag. So it's not about just the profession of the art. He telling her it's about the money. She telling him for the money, I don't care what it is. I don't want to be indulged with nobody who going to play an effeminate role. How can he tell her that you would? You can't say that you wouldn't when he bring home the money. She just said she wouldn't.
He suspects she would, but he can't tell her that.
You can't say that she would.
He can suspect it, but he can't tell her though.
But why can't we take people for their word? You take care
because
of
with women, money is powerful than some type of image. The man probably be running around in biker shorts in the crib. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they was wearing biker shorts now.
We don't never know what people be going on behind their backs.
I'm just under the real man act. Like, hey, ma'am, excuse me.
Yes.
Gratitude, love you. You feel me? Like, cause there's real women out here like that respect a real man.
Correct.
Like,
Correct.
when I say a real man, there's somebody that's gonna stand for something. Hey, you're gonna stand for something, you're gonna fall for anything.
Absolutely.
And it's as simple as that.
Well, how about this? I'm willing to test the water.
What's going on?
I believe you.
As you should.
And you could probably be one of the million. You like, man, I ain't finna be with my husband because he went out there and wore a dress in this movie that paid him $30 million. I'm drawing the line. But I'm willing to bet one of them other 30 women might turn the cheek around. One of these 3 women, because what he was talking about, we suspect. We might. She may stand on business, but we know for a fact that there's some other people out there who gonna turn the cheek.
Well, it's kind of like I said. Some women will, ignore things. A woman can have a man that is like 90%. Like he got everything going on, top tier. 10% of him got a little bit of femininity in him, and she'll be like, "Oh well, it's okay," because everything else is so perfect. It's just that he sips his tea with his finger up, and I could deal with that. Well, I can't. Put your finger down. Like I'm an alpha woman, so I can't have a man that got any type of femininity. I like a man that knows how to express his emotions.
You want your man to go to sleep with his tube belt on?
Excuse me.
No, I had a father. I grew up around men, so I just, I hung around guys. I'm just that girl. I know what guys look like. So if I see anything that's kind of like,
And I don't think she alone with that.
And I'm not being judging. I'm not discriminating. My preference.
Hold on.
I need my man to be
this
solid.
Is me. Can I
100.
speak? Hey, I hear you. This is what it is. Now, I'm gonna go with this. Now, with that being said, I don't agree, man. You hear me? Because you going too hard. And when I say you going too hard, because I'm a product of a all female based raised man. I was raised by all women. So at the end of the day, I have
tendencies.
Women tendencies. You feel me? Like I like to smell good. You know what I'm saying? Like
sweet.
No. I'm just saying. No. It's just one of those. No, it's just one of those. When I say women tendencies, because I'm a man. When I start off, as a boy, that's what it. We shit on ourselves. We ain't getting no fuck. We ain't wash our ass. We just went outside and played.
What happened?
The women the ones told us, boy, you better wash your butt. You better, because as a man,
what happened?
Are you trying to say all men should?
No.
Wait. Would you consider feminine? Is that what she's talking about?
No. Time out. Now watch this. Here go feminine. Who knows?
I ain't never seen.
I ain't never heard nobody say, I'm gonna shit on myself. As a boy, go out.
No, what I'm saying is this. Now watch this. Here goes some real shit. Here goes some real shit. Right. For some, now watch this. I'm gonna give you a product of me. For some women, might call this feminine or whatever, but like as me as a man, like shit, I like to take bubble baths. But as a woman feel like a man's supposed to take showers. Or you see like, no, I like to take bubble baths. I got that from the women.
I get what you. Let me hop in real quick. I get what you're saying.
Help me out, brother. Hey,
welcome back.
I ain't talking about walking around the house doing this and stuff.
All right, hold on. Let me hop in.
No, go.
All right. Y'all know the rules. Damn it. Go subscribe, man. If you ain't subscribed already, TOTB _ show on YouTube, Facebook, TOTB the dopest on IG, on TikTok, it's TOTB the dopest. Look, man, chime in. If you listen to us live, chime in. We want to know what you think, man, because I'm going to pick on some of my audience in a minute. But we want to know what you're thinking about this topic. And I'm glad that we got different views here from different people, right? Because another thing that Katt mentioned on that episode, right, Katt is out the bag, talking about the situation, he mentioned two people who I have respect for. One guy, and Ricky Smiley, who's in radio and I'm in radio. You know, I have respect for him as far as his path, right? But he put on a dress, right? And then the other guy is Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry is very accomplished, right? And people have questions about his sexuality, whatever, but I guess my question is, to the outside world, do we demasculate or like take away a man's masculinity for those roles when they are successful in their own right? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you supporting them, like why do you taking any having any problems with it? If you go into the show and watching that man put on a dress and doing a move, you shouldn't have no problem with it.
I ain't got no problem with it.
Okay.
I just know I won't do it.
Right.
Hey, I respect you.
My man, you got a question?
Yes.
Do you mind coming to this mic? real quick.
Gotta go around there.
Appreciate you. We got some live feedback from our lovely audience. Let's give our audience a hand, man.
Hey.
Yeah.
I don't think that comedy should be in its own little pocket.
Okay.
Putting on a dress, I think they took it out of pocket. You know, funny is funny. Yeah, it went to another level, but when you're making people laugh, and you put an expression on a person's face that felt bad at the end of the day, that's priceless.
I like it.
I could dig
Right?
that. I could dig it.
So when they take that out of this dexterity or whatever, like he put on a dress. Stop listening, everybody. Tyler Perry in the beginning said, "I did it for my mother."
Yep.
I don't care what he did it for any other reason. He made it to make her feel good. And if he was lying or whatever it is, but that was a good story. I mean, it is what it is.
Facts, no,
But
facts.
when you're doing comedy, it should never have no ground.
Period.
It should never have no ground.
There's
Comedy
no
is comedy.
ending.
When you make
Exactly.
everybody else feel good.
Yeah.
That's comedy. That's good shit.
I like it.
Excuse my French.
No, I'm rocking with you, big dog. Hey, it's me being a comedian. Hey, exactly. That's what it is. It's
So
comedy is word like that. Ain't no boundaries.
I hear how certain people feel about certain things, you know, but it's very important to me, you know what I'm saying, me personally, and I'm not just saying it from y'all from a spiritual aspect.
Yeah.
I am talking from a spiritual aspect, but also from the fact that you got women out here that, like she said, we already dealing with a lot. Whereas, why is it that I can't have a manly man? Why is it that, like he said, he did that for his mama? You dressed up as a girl. Wait, I know, right? Whether he did or he didn't, all you did was make it okay to make a man look effeminate in front of everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you could have got a woman to play that role. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Ricky Smiley. A woman could have played that same role. They could have got a woman to play that role. It's like, ain't no funny women out here. I know plenty of women that's hilarious. You know, so why couldn't you get a woman to play that role? I think it's like low key. I already know. I mean, people could argue it all day they want, but it's all part of an agenda. You know what I mean? To demasculate us, especially as black men. You know what I'm saying? Why can't we stand up and say, I'm gonna be a man? If you funny, you mean to tell me you only funny as a woman? You only funny when you play a woman? You know what I'm saying? I understand that comedy got its own pocket, but it gotta be a ground for everything. You gotta have, if you don't draw a line, if you don't stand up for something, you're gonna fall for anything. And if you'll put on a dress, next thing you know, you're gonna be bending over. Next thing you know, you're gonna be taking penis. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you're gonna have your mouth on
What Katt Williams
Don't
say?
give them no leeway.
Hey, what Katt Williams say? I'm trying to leave man a verse.
Ain't that what he said?
Hey, Brian, I got a question for you, right? Go ahead. So, you know what I'm saying? You do gospel rap, right?
Okay.
So, far as when Katt talking about people taking his work, you know what I'm saying, his jokes. Do you consider like that stealing, or if somebody like took some of your work and like you knew them?
I'm glad you said that because I want to clear something up that everybody getting confused. Now everybody say that Katt was mad because he said the entertainer stole his joke, right? That was not what he was mad about. That was not what he was mad about. What he said was, I gave him a pass when he approached me about it. But then he came on his show and acted like he didn't do it. Because to be honest, because Katt Williams, he said that he's smart, man. That's why I say he moved in my top 5 because he's so smart. Because he did the same thing. Because he did it with old boy that play on the Kevin Hart series. What's my boy name? I know his name.
Which one you talking about?
The bald head tall one, man. The talk funny.
Tall guy.
Shit, buddy. I forget what's his name.
My apologies, because I like him too.
And he funny.
But he did the joke about when he came out on stage talking about this my, you know what I'm saying,
the song.
this is my song.
Yeah.
Katt Williams took that from him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He did that joke first on Def Comedy Jam. You know what I'm saying? So he did the same thing, but he just did it on a bigger stage. You know what I'm saying? So and I'm not saying that he steal all his material, but like Katt said, to steal it and then talk to me about it,
Yeah.
and then you turn around, come on this stage here, and you tell them like you didn't steal the joke, it don't add up. It is like a slap in the face. You know what I mean? So that's what he was mad about. But so as far as somebody stealing your stuff, I mean, it is plagiarism if you ask me. But when it comes to comedian, I would like to ask him, how would you feel?
Like now, see, look, this is just what it is. It's 100. Just how you being an artist, right?
Right.
And you rap and everything, right? So someone go spit your lyrics. And they whole song, just you know what I'm saying, just say they do their song and they spit your lyrics. How would you feel? Just one question. How would you feel?
I'm gonna be offended. It's been done, to be honest.
Okay, so check it out. And this is his game, bro. Yeah. Like I promise you, me coming into this comedy game, I thought it was we all comedians, right. We all family. This we go like we just laugh like nah.
They didn't like that.
And one thing I learned was like it's a grimy game. This with any game in any situation. With just man, this is what it is. You can't like it's people out here, man. They gonna do what they want to do to get to this top, man.
Yeah.
And with that being said, like the real comedians, the real ones, they gonna prevail for the simple fact is what Katt Williams say, and this is what it is. I write every day, man. You gonna hear a new day. You're not gonna hear the same joke every time you see me. Like this is what God gave me this gift. This is my blessing. This is what it is to communicate it. And when I say communicate it, when I talk, you gonna laugh, but believe you, it's a message, but you gonna laugh. And everything is gonna be new. Now, the ones that's out here fabricating, oh, they gotta steal.
You know what? Let me tell you something. Nowadays, a comedian gotta be super funny to keep my attention. Like far as like stand up,
yeah.
For me to go, you know what I'm saying? Cause I don't too much watch it, you know what I'm saying, at home, but for me to like attend, cause the last few that I attended, I left early, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, they don't. I remember the Eddie Murphy Raw and Delirious.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? When
real comedians,
man. It was like from beginning to end, funny. You know what I'm saying? It was like reality stuff, like that you did stuff at home. You know how Eddie talked, but nowadays it's too many pit stops. You got too many openings and. You know, I don't too much like it. And I left, and Katt is in my top 5, but I left his show early too, you know what I'm saying? But
wait, in your top 5, you left his show early?
I told you, ain't no comedian gonna have me pay that money no more.
So let me ask you.
I don't even do rap concerts no more.
Right, I feel
you. know what I'm saying? Like, those days over with for me. Like, it's a different feeling for me. Like, I'm awkward in that motherfucker, you know?
So let me ask you a question. I was just for everybody, though. I'll start with you. What's you got a top 5 comedians?
Yeah, but not in order though, right?
Okay, right.
So mine will go Richard, you know, it'll go Richard, Eddie, Chappelle, Katt, and Chris Rock.
Reg.
Top 5 comedians?
Yeah, you got top 5?
I would say mine's a little different. Definitely Richard Pryor, Chappelle. I'm a fan of Corey Holcomb.
My man.
One of my guys from Chicago.
I like
top 5.
There we go.
And who else? That's tough. I would just round it off with Eddie Murphy and probably Katt Williams.
Ms.Crystal.
Oh, let's see. Huge fan of Richard Pryor, Red Fox. Love me some Sanford and Son, so I can't forget about legends. Eddie Murphy.
Hey, okay. Decent.
I love me some Day Day.
I
I was singing his 25, 45. I was singing it today, so it's just some and who's one more? Katt. Like Katt is really like Katt is like up there, you know.
That's a solid 5. I like that.
Yeah.
I got Richard, I got Chappelle, of course Katt, I told you about him.
Yes, you did.
Patrice O'Neal and LaVar Crawford.
Okay,
Lavelle Crawford, I'm sorry.
Sykes.
Me, man, I got Bernie Mac, I got Robert Harris.
Hey.
Yeah.
I got Red Fox. Like that shit crazy, bro. Like I got let's see. You know what I'm saying? Like I got
Eddie in there,
I
man.
got Eddie. You know what I'm saying? Like Paul Mooney, like
I feel you.
Shit.
You can live with that. We can live with that.
Yeah, and then like, I'm just gonna go, and then this is with that, like this is what it is, and then I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go Chicago type of shit with it. I'm gonna go with Corey Holden.
Okay.
Like those are my legends. But like Corey, as far as like I fuck with Chicago, that's what it is.
It's a reason. It's a reason.
Corey,
Yeah.
but man,
It's the reason I asked. I'm gonna give you mine because I ain't really got a top 5, but if I have to, because I got like a tier. But I like Tony Roberts, hilarious to me. That's one of the funniest dudes I ever heard. Tony Roberts. I love Mike Epps. You know what I'm saying? His stands up be off the chain.
all right, that's 2. Come on,
Eddie.
3.
You know what I'm saying? Dave.
4.
Dave Chappelle. And if I gotta put somebody else in the
Come on.
It could be a
we put
woman.
you on the hot seat too. Come on.
God, it could be a
You on
woman.
the hot seat too. Come on, let's
You
go.
can name a woman if you like.
it's gonna be Red Fox.
Okay.
Fox.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be Fox.
dig it.
Now the reason I asked that though too was because just think about now Katt in there now in my top tier though. He like level with them now to me. Them like the most funniest dudes, but I like Katt. Like Katt moved up on my like I like him more like
Right.
like I think Mike and Scotty, I think Mike a better player than Scotty, but I like Scotty better than I like Mike. You know what I mean? So Katt moved up there with them. But the reason I asked that is because you think about all the people he talked about, right? All the people he talked about, and they high profile comedians, but ain't none of them on none of our top 5s. Right? That go to show you, like he was so truthful in what he was saying, is because everybody I asked. I ain't heard nobody I ever asked that ever said that Steve Harvey
Or said.
That's fact.
or Ricky or matter of fact
Earthquake.
who else he talking about?
Watch this.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Even as much as Kevin Hart done, nobody have never told me that they was in a top 5.
Yeah.
But yet, like he said, it's like they got this game, they control it, and they know how to blackball certain people. And that's what made what he said in his interview so authentic.
Now with that being said, this is why I'm at, this is why I'm here, this is what it is. You feel me? Because I don't care. I'm from this whole social media stuff, that's what it is, it's cool, that's the new world, all that. But like I'm from the old school. Like you know a comedian because it's word of mouth. Hey, they did a show and that's just what it is. Like I'm good. And when I say I'm good, hey, when you see me, this how I can't nobody promote me better than me.
Yeah.
And it's simple as that. All I can say is come on out.
Let me switch gears here. Once again, y'all know the vibes how we do it, man. Of course, we just gonna come for some raw and unfiltered conversation about what's going on in our society. It's time to switch gears, so grind. It's about that time.
It's about that time. Shout out to the plug.
Shout out to the plug, man.
Shout out to the plug. First of all, let me say, Crystal,
Yes.
what can they find you at?
On Facebook.
Because you famous now.
How? Really?
Tell me about your business.
Oh, crystal clear windows and floors.
Crystal
just
was the floor.
Yeah, just started me a cleaning business and post-COVID.
Okay.
And I think that's vitally important that, you know.
You got a site where they can find you at? What area?
Well, I'm in the south suburbs, but I do travel.
Okay. South suburbs of Chicago. And she said she traveled.
Yes.
What can they get
And
in
they
touch
can
with?
find me on Facebook at Crystal So Elegant Eggerson and on Instagram, Crystal Soul 6E.
No, most definitely. Shout out to the plug.
Shout out to the
And
plug.
of course, Now we blessed to have a comedian here with us, bro, and I'm glad you said what you said. You know what I'm saying? Now, what can they find you at? But don't only plug the comedian. I want to know about the podcast too. Cause see, that's a narrative, something else that we break into. Like we ain't get nobody else got no podcast. We love our brothers, especially those that come from where we come from, doing their thing. You got a dope podcast too, so make sure you plug that, cause you ain't want to plug that at first too. Go ahead, bro.
Look, check it out. Comedian Sykes. You can find me on all platforms. That's what it is, Comedian Sykes. It's the Marcus Sykes Show podcast, man. It's called Bar Conversations. Man, make sure you just, like I say, the Comedian Sykes, follow me on all platforms. That's where you're going to see it. YouTube, the Marcus Sykes Show. And then if you're from Chicagoland and all that, you can follow me on The Pace, the Blue Line, like all CTH. You know what I'm saying? Like that, right? Like
hey, you moving up in my chill.
Uber, Lyft.
You moving up in my chill with this, though. I like it. I love it. You got something else coming up too, though. What you got coming up, man?
I got my birthday. Hey, I got my birthday party roast. My birthday party / roast, January 25th. 6233. Hold on. Hey, I ain't gonna mess this with 6622 West North Avenue, Chicago, Illinois. All right. I need y'all to come out.
What's the time?
The time is doors open at 9 o'clock. I would definitely need you guys to come out and support me. Jesus on the main line. I already told them that's what it is, man. Follow me, Comedian Sykes, man. If that's what it is, if y'all rock with me, y'all rock with me. If you're not, my little cute ugly self gonna be out here smiling on the cheese.
There it is. And of course, man, listen, TOTB_show. Make sure you follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. Also, man, on NDTV. Man, shout out to the plug.
Shout out to the plug. Shout out to the plug. Okay, so let's go and get it out the way. This segment is called What's in That Bag? And of course, if you follow us, you know the vibes. It's because of you guys. Wherever you're listening at, right? If you follow any one of us, you send us a letter and we give you our best advice. It could be anything. Family, finances, sex, you know, and maybe you want a little bit extra advice about it. So you come to us, you write us a letter, we read it on air. Hopefully we give you our best advice, all right? Now, normally this is the segment that trends a lot. So once again, whatever you say, we can't erase. If you try to sue us, you're not gonna get no money from that, okay? Gotta let that be known. She knows who she is. Okay, so look, let's get into it, man. I'm gonna read it. You guys have something in the bag, you wanna respond to it? Respond to it. If not, you ain't gotta say nothing, okay? Y'all good? We ready?
We ready.
All right, let's do it. All right, here we go. Hey Reggie, hope all is well and congrats on the show you and your friends have. I do like it a lot. Appreciate that. I got a situation for y'all, letter segment, that I think is pretty interesting, but I'm curious to hear y'all thoughts. So as you know, I'm engaged to get married next year, and although I love him, he has some heavy insecurities, and it has me doing some thinking. The last thing we got into it really irritated me. Basically, I went to the club with my girls, and when I was at the bar, this guy came up to talk to me and asked to buy me a drink. I didn't think nothing of it because it's just a drink. And it wasn't like I was sleeping with the guy anyway. My friends went on live like they always do, and he was watching and saw me talking to the guy at the bar while drinking. I didn't give the guy my number or anything, but he has locks and said he's looking for someone to do his locks, and you know that's what I do, so I gave him my IG. When I got home, my fiance was so mad, he stormed out and left. I think he's being real sensitive, but y'all tell me, because this is getting awkward. Should I wait till he apologizes, or should I just leave it alone and deal with his insecurities as we start to embark on our marriage? Okay, so obviously I know this person. Not gonna say your name. But situation is she's getting married, right? She's getting married and she's having some questions about her fiance, right? His insecurities. She went out to the club with her girls, you know, and a guy approached her to buy a drink. She got the drink and, you know, thought nothing of it. But until her friends went live and saw, her fiance saw that he was talking to her. Think outside the box. Do you think he's being too insecure and not trusting his lady? Or do you think she's tripping and needs to change her approach when she go out? Now, of course, I want to get to the audience. I want to get to you guys that's tuning in. But we got to get to the guests first. So, Ms.Crystal,
the champ is here.
What do you think is going on?
Do we have an age on this?
They're late 30s.
Late 30s. Ooh, okay. I mean, do you want to start a marriage off having someone, whether it was the man or the woman, being insecure? Meaning, if I can't have a conversation with the opposite sex without you being jealous, what do we have? And I'm not sure if that's just too much of a maturity level at that, but late 30s, I mean, people should, really be in tune with who they are, and be comfortable in who they are. Even the old saying, like, I know who she coming home to. I know who he coming home to. It's something, but to see it on live and then, and it's funny because oftentimes, I mean, if a woman saw that, I'm sure she will respond the same way.
Okay. So you're saying it is his insecurities, or you don't think it is?
I mean, he's insecure for sure.
Okay.
But if the shoe was on the other foot, and that's why I always try to get either the man or the woman to look at both sides. Like, how would you feel if you saw him in that same environment in the same way?
Yeah.
Would you question it? Would you question him? Would you storm out? Would you you know what I'm saying? Or it could have just been a conversation to be had. Like, hey, I saw the guy talking to you at the bar. What was up with that?
So just for the record, you're at the bar with your girls and the guy offers you to buy you a drink. You're taking a drink.
No.
But I want to ask you, but you also said because he said it was because he saw it on live, though. Is that what you were saying? Because of the way he saw it? Is that what because you said something about because he saw it on live?
Right, that's how he knew about it, right?
Yeah, he found out
by watching someone's live.
So that's what makes it more, you think that's what makes it more, offensive to him?
Well, obviously had he not saw that live, he would have known nothing about it, right? So now the question is, would she have told him? Because see, now that he could have played that game with her. How was your night? Any guys push up on you? No. And now you told a lie.
But you said he was insecure. How is he insecure?
Well, no, I'm saying it goes both ways. I'm asking the woman to put yourself in his shoes. Like when he stormed out, she could have had some self-reflection and say, okay, if that was me, if I saw him out, I'd catch him on somebody's live and be like, is that my boo? Is he talking to a chick? How would you feel? You see, that's what I'm saying. It's so easy.
So if you're with someone, you're not taking no drink from no one.
If I'm in a relationship, no, I wouldn't.
Not taking no business, none of that. Somebody trying to, talk to you about maybe cleaning, things that you do.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Now it's all about the context. Like, what are we talking about?
The camera can't tell the difference, though.
The camera can't. Exactly. Well, that's the thing. And like we know now with camera phones, everybody being watched, you being recorded, so it is, highly important to be kind of cautious as to what you're doing, how you present yourself, how you moving, especially if you're in a relationship.
Okay.
First of all, the man, in my opinion, he doesn't know how to manage it, right? He looking at something, then he running wild with his interpretations, right? But I think as men, we have to learn, to control. I don't want a woman that can't never speak to a man again in life. Like every time she talk to somebody or she going somewhere, I go to 10, or she hugs somebody or something like that. I can't live like that. I have to trust that she know how to manage herself and then be confident with myself. You ain't gonna have me running out in the rain in the middle of the night and shit like that because she did this. I don't need no woman with me. If you see me talking to another woman and she buy me a Coke and then all of a sudden I'm for the run off because it's all if this is the mindset, then you gonna run and leave everything. Like he said, this is a business relationship. He wanna invest in your business and the man offer you a drink. But because you and your man so insecure with one another, I might not want to do business with you.
That's fine.
No, it ain't fine because I could be offering you a real number.
You could be.
But here's the thing is your situation is so insecure, men shouldn't even want to deal with you.
But I ain't
Men shouldn't?
No, this one. Let me put. Okay. Well, I didn't mean to say that. I apologize.
No.
I was just trying to put it in context.
No. I feel the context. No. Watch this. And it's just simple as this. This is how I feel. It is just what it is. Being in a, it's a simple. This is me summing it up. Being in a, if this is your wife, this is what it is. At the end of the day, this is supposed to be understood. And this is what I'm saying is ain't no insecurity, because this is what it is. It's being in this entertainment business. Oh, it is what it is. Like at the end of the day, like I gotta go out and I gotta shake hands and kiss babies, and my girl, she doing whatever. At the end of the day, hey, somebody gonna buy a drink, or that's what the girl. Hey, do your thing.
It's gonna happen.
At the end of the day, look, me, I'm real with it. Excuse my language, shit. I'm balling on the budget.
Hey, it's gonna happen.
You know how much drinks cost in the club?
Yeah.
Hey.
You can have a professional drink with
Have them.
No,
Hey,
you
whatever.
can't.
Right.
All I'm asking is the age. First of all, I'm asking
Right.
at our age.
Right.
The question.
Yeah, of course we sitting there saying like, man, I can't have a
he's
conversation
insecure.
with the opposite sex.
See, because if
You know what I'm saying?
if
Like,
you don't fix
that's-
that early on,
That's what
Period.
I'm saying.
the wrong man, it can turn into domestic, violent,
Exactly.
because he
It
don't
will.
know how to manage that, which y'all
Correct.
didn't get corrected earlier. But go ahead, the audience wants to say something.
We got an audit. Go ahead.
Yeah.
She gonna grab
So,
Go ahead.
thinking outside the box, I think that person picked the smallest red flag. I think her problem with him and this insecurity has zero to do with that.
Okay.
I think that there are already other bigger red
Big-
flags.
hey.
So that she
It's
picked
starting
the
to-
little bitty thing that doesn't make any
Yes.
sense, because
Right.
usually when somebody starts a live, he would have had to have been on her like this, all up in her face, for to see someone having a conversation. But usually when someone approaches you at a bar, there's a pretty nice distance. There are thousands or hundreds or how many ever other people around. So that to me is not a real story. To me, that's
It's bigger.
it's a bigger
Bigger.
problem, and then she really wants to be heard, so she picked the
Different.
littlest offense to have people discuss something that they
This-
probably.
this
she
is her
probably
shot
needs to
off a
have
cry.
like a
This is her cry,
counseling
like-
situation, but I don't think that's a real story.
I think it's a big, okay.
I think this, sorry, whoever you are. I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just saying there's another problem,
Yeah.
but that's not the problem.
Okay.
Nah, the real
It
problem
seems
is
like you got something to say. Could you stand up, though? Could you go over here, please? Thank you.
Very good insight, though. Okay. What you got?
Turn it off. Make sure you turn the mic off.
No, it's green.
All right, go ahead.
Well, I had an incident that was like that. I was dating somebody who had insecure issues, and they saw me on a video talking to someone. When we got home, it was a big argument about it, and he was wondering like, "Oh, you're nonchalant, you don't care." No, because first of all, you should have talked to me and said, "Hey, I saw this. What was going on with this situation?" But you assumed that something was going on with the situation, and guess who I was talking to? My brother. But had you asked the question instead of thinking like, "I can't trust you and I can't this," well, when I'm out and I'm in a relationship with you, I'm gonna represent you. So I'm not gonna do anything that's gonna disrespect my home. But you just took it as if, oh, you just out here in these streets with your girls. And you no, I saw my brother. He said, you want to drink? First of all, I don't really drink, so yeah, let me get that cranberry juice because that's all I'm drinking on the ginger ale. But you saw it, and he did that picking. Also, how was your night? It was cool. Well, what you do? None of hung out with the girls. See, you like, I saw it. I said, you saw what? I saw you talking. Well, I was talking to a whole lot of people. So exactly who are you talking about? Let's break it down. Who you talking about and who did you see? And then when he said, oh, I saw you with the dude with the, I said, oh, so you saw me with my brother. Hold on. I go on FaceTime. Hey, bro, this such and such and such and such. This is who you saw me with? Yeah. So I think communication is a big thing.
Yeah.
Overthinking, and then you running around with something without facts. Fact check first, get your information, and then we can talk about it and have a conversation. But your insecurities is not my insecurity. You can't put that on my plate. That means you don't need to be in a relationship because you got healed from the last thing. So now you got a broken relationship in the first place. It's not going to go anywhere anyway.
Right now.
Better yet,
I'm talking over there.
he's probably the one with all the action when he goes out.
No.
Boom. Yes. See what I'm saying? He blew his top.
Look, you gave me an outlet for my
He like
Brian, what you got, man?
Okay, so I'm gonna read this. We got comments.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, snap.
So Angel say it's business. He should have talked to her before he stormed off. Making money deals always. I see her with the drink. Shout out to Angel for that.
Right.
Ben say this. He stormed off like that because he wanted a reason to go see his ass.
We can go arguments too, ladies.
I'm gonna just say this. That's a valid point. Both of y'all some valid points. I'm gonna say this though. You know, I don't think it's nothing. I'm not even gonna say it's insecurities. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say he insecure. I'm gonna say this. First of all, he should have talked to her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it's the way it came across.
Communication.
Because it's on social media. You see somebody buying your girl a drink. You don't know what they talking with your fiance, not your girl. Because you know how I feel.
Yep.
If it's your girl and ain't no commitment there, I feel she open season. That's just how I feel. You know what I mean?
Right.
Until you put a ring on her finger, if I ain't got one on mine and I want her, I'm going after what I want. That's how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
But he done made a commitment to her. She said that's her fiance. He should have talked to her and asked her what was going on. You know what I mean? And let her know how to. And then and I'm not saying because we here to help her, right? She asked. I'm not saying go to him and just I would say go to him and explain to him what happened. If he can't accept that, then it is insecurities. If he can't accept that the way what he saw was not what he thought he saw, then you know it's insecurity.
Right.
But him storming off, that ain't never what you do no way. You supposed to talk. That's a red flag right there for
Guilty.
you just running away right there, first of all. And
That's why I'm
and I would
rocking
think
with
you might have went away to go look
He
at
was
something
just sad,
else.
shit like Joe. Hey,
You looking for a reason.
fellas,
to break free.
hey, ladies, fellas, we do the same thing. Like, Joe, you know what?
Now,
I don't even want to come home.
now you finna run.
You know it. I seen that video. You know it.
Now you finna
I'm
run
saying
off
though,
and do
short,
something.
yeah, I'm good tonight, yeah. I'm decent now, yeah, nah. Hey,
Let's
Now you
come
finna
in.
run off and do something. Now, as far as going forward, I think y'all need to sit down and have a talk. If you got to be the bigger person to make it happen, if you love him, try it. If he love you, he gonna open up. He gonna, but just think about that and explain going forward. If we can't communicate, this ain't gonna never work.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't gonna work. If we can't communicate, this ain't gonna work. But I don't see nothing wrong with her. Him, and first of all, he didn't give her. She say she didn't give her her number, right?
Right.
She gave her IG. And he got locks. He asked about her doing hair. So you know what I'm saying? That is business. You know, so if he can't accept that, then yeah, definitely it's some insecurity.
Moolah.
Y'all want my answer, really? I
Yes.
think she a little thought, right? This is my opinion. Not none of y'all's.
Hey, cause IG is a new phone number.
I think she's a little thought. I think she been playing on his insecurities. That's why she be going to the club, doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? Because you finna get married, you know that your man's secure, you know what I'm saying? First thing first, your antenna is supposed to be up already on bitches going live with you. Talk. Other friends going live, oh listen, my man is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Don't put that camera on me.
This
You know what I'm saying?
You know my man.
So I'm really, and let me tell you something. Most of the time when men don't trust their women, it's because they know their women is naive.
Oh, man.
They know their women will go. If she winks, she'll go. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all be saying like, my man is insecure, you done played on it for so long that you got him like that now. You know what I'm saying? So like, because I don't think you can come back from after a man or a woman have like been very flirtatious and you just steady trying to find out what she doing. It's like, ain't no coming back from that. You stuck in that mode. You know what I'm saying? So now females, and that's who they want to marry. They want to marry the nigga who chasing behind them and doing all that old goofy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no real niggas gonna be doing that. I ain't even checking your girl live. I'm keeping 100. I'm just keeping 100. That's just how I move. But I think she wrote us, I think she a little thought, she playing a little game.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all know my name.
Y'all ain't ready.
I'm keeping it 100. See, we all want to blame the man for these things, man. Stop blaming the man for something that she did. He was at home watching the game.
Go
And then he scrolled on his phone, he seen his chick talking to a nigga. What you expect him to do?
And did you see what she was wearing?
Ask the question. Have a conversation.
Now, what he did and storm out the house, that's on him. That's his emotions.
Right.
But I'm not doing that. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
right.
She gonna come home. She gonna see another chick in the house with me.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Hey, what you say? Look, in the kitchen pouring her a drink. Like shit, yeah, here you go.
I'm just saying.
Now we just drinking. Now,
I'm a different mammal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
we is about
Very
this
much
drink
so.
conversation.
All right. Well, hey, that's outside the box.
He just went
response.
nuts. Hey.
Sorry, Mr. Anonymous. He's a little bit rude.
He didn't mean to call you without.
Really?
So check this out, man. We gonna wrap this up on this. And first of all, I love this panel because it's different views, but I agree with all of them in a certain aspect, right? Here's my take on it, and then we can leave it alone because this is something that I think happens a lot in a lot of situations in relationships, right? As a man, we're a man. We have a young lady here. When men go to the club and they see an attractive woman at the bar, they're not going to her for business, correct? Can we all agree that? Can we all agree that, right? So they're not approaching her for business. Now, if she turns him down, then he may try to pivot towards business. But if he gets some type of information on her, a name, social media, a number, he's going to use that little bit of information because men they're patient. They will wait till you mess up with your man. Your man mess up with you, and then when it goes bad and you doing his locks, man, why you so mad? Man, me and him got into it. Oh, y'all did, huh? Men are very persistent and they're patient. So when I say that to say, should she be mad that he feels that way? She shouldn't, because men know if she let me buy her a drink and get a little 5-minute conversation, okay, I got her to a certain extent. Not saying she going or not, but I'm in there a little bit.
Facts.
So for the man, her fiance, he has legs to stand on. Yeah. Why you letting this dude buy you a drink? You at the club, you got your own money. If you need drinks, I'll buy you a drink. You know what I'm saying? Say, babe, send me $20. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think a lot of women rely on men to buy them a drink for a conversation to see where it goes, if you're doing nothing or not. But I really think you need to evaluate where your relationship is, because I guarantee it's something that happened in her past to make them feel like she may go. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Because no man goes to a club to approach a woman for business. Yeah. Now if she turns him down, okay, let me see how other way I can get in. So you always got to be careful with that as a woman.
Facts.
When you go to the club, watch who you allow him buy you drinks. You see what I'm saying? Because not saying that you broke or nothing or whatever, but if a man is allowed to buy a woman a drink in any club,
it's open.
In his mind,
it's open.
Oh, I'm in there a little bit. Okay, what are you talking about? You know what I'm
Did
saying?
you understand why I said no?
I done knocked down one of them. I knocked down one of them bricks. Hey, cause y'all know y'all women, y'all got bricks. Y'all got a brick ball.
Now she might not be going. She might just.
She might not. But in a man's head, I can buy you a drink. Oh, I just chipped one of these bricks off.
That's what they do.
That's how a man thinks, you know what I'm saying?
Because now they ride your coattail all night because he like, I invested in her.
Men feel like that's an investment, spending $15 on a drink that I don't know.
Yes, they like, you know how much drinks cost now? Trick, you bought, you know, now we arguing and fighting
IG,
at the
so
end
he
of
might
the
be blowing up her IG. It's just, it's tricky. You know what I'm saying? It's tricky.
It's not worth it.
So can I say, I do agree though, but our job is to make our partner feel secure in whatever we do. But that's why it should have been a discussion about it. Definitely. And instead of him running out or going to see somebody else, what he should have did was broke that down, told her how he felt. Mm-hmm. And if she agreed with it, then okay, let's move forward. If she disagree, then y'all need to question whether or not we need to be together.
Because Pauls, he could have at least told her how he would want her to handle it.
Yeah.
See, I'm going off of like what Moolah said, if dude presented it like under business. But if he came with a different perspective, then that could be different.
He had to come trying to holler at because he don't know her business.
Right. You know what
I'm saying?
Shut up, sit down, boo boo. Hey, what you drinking? What y'all?
Let's get one more comment and we're going to sign off. What you got?
Well, first of all, in the story, she said that he came and offered her a drink. So it was no business to begin with.
Exactly.
Okay.
Then he said, oh, do you do locks? And she said, yes. Then the conversation turned into business. But in the beginning, he just offered her a drink and she accepted the drink.
Okay.
So she was wrong.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, there we go.
There it is. Well, there you go.
Hold on. So,
hey,
how wrong is he? I mean, how wrong is she though?
First of all, if you're in a relationship with somebody, then you have to think about your relationship all the time in every situation you're in. So if you at a club and somebody when somebody come and ask me, no, I'm good, thank you, though, I appreciate it. Because I'm not gonna, because now I'm opening the door, letting you in here, and now it's like, if it go left, I can't get mad because it went left because I opened the door and let me. Nobody can mess up your relationship but you and the person in.
Okay.
The only way somebody can come in is if you open the door and let them in.
One more question. That's for you too, Chris.
You can sit down. It's okay.
If the person,
It's okay, man.
say y'all not on good terms. You know how women, y'all like put on that little dress when y'all want to go out and y'all mad. So, no, I just want to know, do you accept a drink when you're mad?
Because being mad is a temporary emotion. I'm not gonna be mad when I go back home. I might be mad when I left, but when I get back, I done thought about the situation. I'm going home, babe. What's going on? I'm gonna be the same way 24/7. It doesn't change. What you see is what you get. I'm gonna respect my relationship whether I'm mad or not mad. So I'm not gonna disrespect him because I'm upset with him for 2.5 seconds.
What if them drinks really high and you was like,
that's why I have a debit card and I have this card. So I can buy whatever
I told you from the start. Look, me and mine, we gonna have a communicate. We know what it is. We ball on the budget.
Hold on, baby. Hold on for 1 second.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You going out.
You ain't gonna take no drink. We got it.
Who gonna go out to the club broke? I'm not gonna go without no money. I'm going because I have the money to buy whatever it is that I want to buy. If you want to buy me a drink, that's nice, but I'm going to turn it down because I'm in a relationship. If I'm single, that's totally different because I can do what I want to when I'm single. But when I'm in a relationship and I'm committed, I'm going to respect my relationship inside the house and outside the house. And I would hope that he would do the same thing.
All right. This is our last comment of the night.
So,
what you got?
yes, what it boils down to is just trust.
Period.
Basic trust.
Man.
No man or woman wants somebody that nobody's gonna look at, right? We all want somebody that's attractive. That's why we with them, right? You got a little something. Okay, my man look good. My girl look good.
If a man ain't
If
looking
she
at my
just sit
girl,
there
I got
and
the wrong
nobody
girl.
ever approaches them.
I got the
then
wrong girl.
You
Right.
got the
Wait, look.
But not everybody is attractive to everybody. However, it just boils down to trust.
Okay.
I don't care if my man buying drinks. So what? I don't care.
I like that.
That's
I
enough.
don't
I like that.
No.
I like that.
Why is he buying drinks?
I like
That's what
that.
I need to know. I don't care if he does it. Why?
Girl, we kick.
It could be a friend and her friend.
Yeah.
She may have just lost her parent. I mean, it's a whole lot of things.
Yeah.
I'm not the jealous type. What I am is that, come on, baby, come on back home. Let's do it because I'm an artist as well. I'm always out in front of people and faces and dancing and insecurity just kills relationships. It just does. It doesn't work. And men running off, that's the same behavior that half of y'all said you wouldn't do, put on a dress.
Right.
But that's bitch behavior.
All right, man. All right, you can go back. Yeah.
All right.
That's different.
Well, look.
We friends.
Check it out.
you can accept
No,
the
it don't
drink
matter.
now?
If I was with my guy in the club, it's all down. I would be like,
All right, so check it out, man.
There it
Let's, let's get up out of here. First and foremost, let's give a hand clap to the audience and the guests. One more time, Ms.Crystal, where can they find you at?
Crystal's, you gonna make me forget it. I done said it so much. Crystal So Elegant Eggerson on Facebook and Crystal So Elegant Eggerson on Facebook and Crystal So 6E on Instagram.
There you go.
Thank you for coming, man. We appreciate
Thank you for having me, guys. I had fun.
Thank you. Comedian Sykes, my brother, man. Where can they find you, man?
That's what it is. Comedian Sykes on all platforms, man. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all platforms. That's what it is, man. I appreciate here. And make sure y'all follow the podcast, the Marcus Sykes Show podcast, Bar Conversations, man. Like that's what it is. Like I'm just happy to be on this platform. Hey, I'm Not Sober, man. Just rock with me if y'all.
That's what's up.
Hey, I'm just happy to be here. G's on the name, man.
What's up? Brian, where you at?
at Holy Ground on IG, Facebook, also TOTB_show, YouTube, and you can find Holy Ground on all streaming platforms. Get in tune, stay in tune.
There it is. Scholar.
Salute. Black_Scholar IG, Black_Scholar TikTok.
All right. Mr. Thoughts are
Thoughts are up.
Moolah Monster, man. Where can they find you, man?
Moolah Monster Collections. Go check us out. And y'all stay tuned. We going on our 50th episode. This is 46. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have something big, you know, so stay in tune.
You know it.
Stay in tune.
RMF, Reggie Move Forward. Reggie Move Forward on Facebook, IG. Find me at the Nightcap Radio, My Radio Chicago, of course TOTB, the dopest. Go follow us, man. We doing big things this year, man. We so glad we in the new year. We got another dope show coming up in 2 weeks with some more dope people, man. All we get is dope people on this show, man. It seems like. So y'all stay in tune, man. Be on the lookout for upcoming events that we're about to have this year. It's about to be crazy. We're gonna do another show out of town, so be on the lookout. All right. With that, we are
Thinking outside the box.
See y'all next week, man.
See, things have come to head, time out for scare you, scare reroute today. And follow us down Courage Lane, they cages in, break down the gates. We want all the smoke, like we chiefin' on a pound a day, but not talking intoxicating rage, not intoxicating. Tragic.